All right, things are starting to get weird in mock draft land, and I love it. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to the Chargers, and it's been mocked that the Chargers are going to go after a skill position player, tight end. They got him going after a defensive end. Now someone else has emerged, and it is someone that's not been on anybody's boards, but now I think he's shot right up. Chargers are going to get weird and make this happen, and it's a center. And it's like, there we go. This is what we want to see. So from the Senior Bowl, there's a guy named Gray Zabel, and we'll look at some of his highlights here in just a second. North Dakota State. So he's been playing tackle, and now they put him at guard and center, left guard, right guard, and center. He was consistent winner in one-on-ones and in team drills. His footwork, core strength, grip strength, all NFL caliber. He has skills and versatility to be the top interior offensive lineman in the entire class. Remember that name, top interior offensive lineman, Gray Zabel. That is what you're looking for if you're a Chargers fan, and that's like, okay, that's what I'm talking about, and that's what I want to see. So here he is. And here's a clip of him, and this is a basic, it's a stretch play out to the left, and his job is to get his hips around and get the guy across his face and get in front of him and turn his hips. Really difficult to do, and you can kind of see it. Boom, moves him around, shifts his weight. That's big time. And that's the stuff. If you can find this guy, it's huge. So if you go over, and this is how it can get really weird, is if you go over to the mock draft on PFF, remember we talked about they had Mike Green, who was really good and showed out at the Senior Bowl as well. But it's like, all right, so you start looking. I looked all through these. This guy that we're talking about is not even on. He's not in the first round at all. So a couple things could happen. Either he's really good, rises up, people like him, you end up taking him, but it just shows like it's not like he's projected to go 12th or 11th right now. He's not even going in the first round. So if he is that good and can sneak up and the Chargers can take him at pick 22, or maybe he's not quite there yet, you could even trade back, get some more picks and still pick him up into the first round, early second or something like that. Now we're talking, right? Like I love when you can trade back and get more picks. Now, the Chargers have a ton of picks. Not a ton of picks, but they've got a 7-8 picks. Perfect. But, man, keep adding the talent and getting these guys is going to be really important as they go forward. So, Chargers looking at another. Now, let me go to another standout here. Defensive line group was defensive tackle T.J. Sanders. Let's take a look at this guy. Okay. Just whoopsie daisies. Just even holds the guy up. Just doesn't want to embarrass him. Like, you're good. Oh my goodness. So keep an eye on him. Now you look at wide receivers, and here's. Oh man, this one's a good one. Hold on. All right, let's go. There's talent where the Chargers need the talent. I think it's really where it's at, because you're going to go offensive line, defensive line, or wide receiver, skill position. The tight ends are good too, but I think interior offensive line, Jim Harbaugh knows what an advantage it is if you can run the ball consistently, and then you will get your skill position players outside of the draft, free agency, stuff like that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, if you're new to this channel, we make sure to subscribe, especially if you're a Chargers fan. We've been talking about it. Going to be revamping all this back here, just working on it, trying to figure out what I want to do. But there will be some Chargers gear. People are like, come on, get some Chargers gear back there. I know. A Jim Harbaugh jersey. Well, because there for a second, the Jim Harbaugh jerseys were like, couldn't find them. But now they're like just kind of being made. Because originally it was like you had to find like an original Jim Harbaugh jerseys if you wanted to get it. And it was like $350 or something. Now it's like, no, we're making them. We're making them again. So I love that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Interior offensive line, definitely the way to go. Hopefully the Chargers do that. But do you want interior offensive line or do you want some outside pop. I don't know. But we talked about it yesterday. The big thing that's going to be really nice is that Jim Harbaugh knows a lot of these college players still, right? He's got that 1, 2, maybe 3-year window of like knowing college players. He recruited against them, played against them, coached against them, studied film, knows the Michigan players, knows the guys in the Big Ten, gets to see them up close all the time when he was coaching. So I think that really is going to pay off. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.